the match earlier would affect how they ban hero in this time around. Because they probably seen like, okay, this could be dangerous actually. Oh, and now again they have banned Arlie. No, we can never see Arlie.
Oh no, actually one of my favorite farm laners in here. Like, okay, let's spam this because this is a very highly mechanical hero to play with. You can just like play this like first time and then you go for the rank game. No, you're for sure you're gonna be surprised you are on the other side of the map because you know you went to the parasol. So yeah, but once you master this particular hero, you know it is worth it. You do know that you can even without a roamer or support, you can definitely juke off from potential deaths. But understandable banning here coming from AxG NexGen as well, because Doom of the Gods is first pick. Usually when you are first pick and the Jolia is open, you want to go steal that ability to actually, you know, reset the cooldowns of your, reset the skills of your teammates' cooldowns. So pretty nice banning here from the side of AxG.
Oh, and they actually banned Zhang Fei next, where Zhang Fei is actually a super tanky hero where he can also push people away with his ulti, and we are seeing Ta Qiao again in this round, but it's picked by Doom of the God this time around. So we can already foresee there's gonna be a lot of like summoning here and there with Ta Qiao out, and a lot of team fight going on again in this round again maybe. While AxG, they have picked Mai and Alien. Mai is actually surprisingly very hot pick.
Yeah, same as the Arlie, of course, highly mechanical. It's not something you can just like right off the bat just play it. You have to definitely master it. Even some pro players who I do know plays this hero, they will tell me that okay, you know, we keep on grinding this still in rank games because you know really have to master it, like every possible situations and combos that you can do with a master. But for the meantime, we can see the long still being drafted in here on the side of Doom of God. So in terms of ganking potential as well as the late game potential, it's looking scary on the side of Doom of the Gods with the long as well as the Datsiao. And the Chan in here already. We don't often see this hero getting picked or banned, but this is a good way to actually survive the pokes coming from the My Shiranui. So I also like that.
Also, how Diao Chan is actually really good at kiting, and then a really good mobility hero is a bit like XCG earlier, where they actually have Ta Qiao combined with high mobility heroes like Long actually can escape, and Diao Chan also can mobile quite a lot. While on AxG NexGen, I like seeing Yaria in the fight as well, because Yaria with her control and also ability to give vision is actually really helpful. Also helping to give the shield a last minute, making the team sustain even longer. I just really like seeing that combination.
That's true, that's true. Yaria with the Verdant Protector gonna give a lot of shields in here for whoever he will go. Usually when you are with a Yaria, you want to pair it with either like that, the Arlie or the Marco Polo. Even easier if it's an Arlie Yaria combination. Yaria Marco Polo is also doable, of course, definitely, but you have to wait for the power spike of the Marco Polo, which is actually banned by Doom of the Gods. So we always like talking about it, but yeah, it's already banned out, or maybe I just didn't notice. But the other potential combination in here is the jungle. Like, okay, Yaria can go onto a Wukong, and we do know that Wukong also got a buff. Rin, his ultimate damage actually have already increased, as well as the shielding. So with the Yaria, even more shielding. So I think that's a good way to actually poke out potential targets. So, but yeah, we'll see if this is going to be a Yaria targeted onto a jungle. It seems like targeted onto a jungle because Alicio, usually not always like a good pair with the Yaria. because he tries to kite out far away, right? It's not like he's gonna enter the team fight. But yeah, for the meantime, Jing and Dharma, what do you say about this, Luna?
I can totally see how Doom of Gods team's combination go. They're really going for super high mobility. You're seeing Jing, you're seeing Diao-san, you're seeing Da Qiao, and then like Jing actually is really a hard hero to play actually, because she managed to she has the dash capability, burst, damage. It looks really scary on Doom of the God side, while AxG has Dune on the last pick.
Yeah, Dune. So maybe that's gonna be the priority in terms of where he's gonna give the Verdant Protector on. Could be the Dune. Potentially could be a lane as well, just to give more sustain. So lots of possibilities in here for the Arya. It's just that personally, or you usually see, it's even better if it's like a protection going towards the Arlie or the Marco Polo. But yeah, quite unfortunately, it was banned by Team Doom of the Gods, so nothing like that for them. But again, everyone's currently watching the stream. Don't forget to share the live stream, tag your friends, let them know about this tournament that's happening, because this is already season 2 of Clash on Air Cup. There will be more in the coming months. I think it's going to be a monthly thing anyway, so do follow the page as well. But we are heading on to the Gorge. AxG versus TOTG. Let's see how this one will go.
Now we can see on AxG, they actually took down the first River Sprite, and on the OTG, they actually took away their first monster, and they started a fight right now, but it feels like no solid damage were made. They were just poking each other while trying to control. While on the Clash lane, they're also poking each other, still playing pretty safe, just trying to harass the beat and see maybe perhaps it could help in the next fight.
Yeah, that's true. And another thing that's gonna be annoying onto the Yarya is the Deer Spirit form. You know, her passive in here, and okay, you wanna be, let's go CC her, but unfortunately he will be able to survive that because of the Deer Spirit form. But for the meantime, you can see in here, Jing going for the Mirror Domain, already going for the 5 Raya in here, going solo. They managed to survive, but we can see, oh no, Thanato's in here. I wonder if it will cost his life, and yes, it will. It will fall down, but there's gonna be an exchange of kills in here. Even more as the Elaine will fall down too. The tussle is still ongoing because the double kill is gonna go down onto the hands of Jare in here. Our Mai Shiranui coming from the side of AxG now. That is gonna be a looking even more looking like a scary Jare Mai Shiranui from the side of AxG.
Sure, Marguerite lost 4 lives, which is crazy, and my Shiranui actually doing really well to support the top lane. Otherwise, it could be a little bit of balance exchange, but now she made it different. And now we can see at the bottom, Alesso and Yara is trying to take the Firehawk as well as pushing the lanes towards the OTG team.
Wow, they're still safe in there, but yeah, more golds going on to the hands of the Alicia because of Firehawk. For the meantime, it's also going on to the top side right now because Mai Shiranui walking towards that lane already, maybe gonna be flanking onto the side, but they're already under tower in here. Death Sunset already available, and there you go, the Dharma will fall down. Really nice execution coming from Mikey Kun. But for the meantime, onto the middle lane part of the map, it's also ongoing right now. Already, as you can see, the mirror domain has already been used, but he will fall down onto the hands of the June. Killing spree even from the Mai Shiranui. A shutdown, however, from the hands of the team onto our Jare in here. But that is a free tower hit and a clearing of minion waves up top for our Mikey group.
We can see that the top lane definitely is being super aggressive by clearing the minions even after the first tower, trying to bring the minion wave further away, while also at the same time we are saying Mai and Toon actually, they invaded the OTG's jungle already, and now that we are 30 seconds away from the spawning of the Tyrant as well as Overlord, and the OTG also fight back and try to invade back to their jungle as well, because probably they want to balance the gold lead back.
sure you would want to do that. But take note, there's no flowery potential from the hands of Diao-chan, as he managed to use that a while ago to jump down. For the meantime, we can see in here our Alicia has to make use of the sunset fireworks in power show in here to back away from safety. But we can see aggression coming from the side of the OTG right now on the discount, but super low on HP is actually long right now. But we can see the Dharma going for the truth mantra, trying to find a right target in here onto the map of AxG. Don't will fall down, no jungler onto the side of AxG, and do take note, our Tyrant as well as our Overlord are all both alive. So yeah, without the jungler, of course, it's gonna be trickier to actually take this objective.
And meanwhile, everything is happening. Alien actually already took down the Crashling Tower and actually trying to bring forward the minion wave as well. Well, no one still hasn't started the jungle, but they're still gathering around near the dragon for now. Probably because they're finding an opportunity to actually start off. And we can see AxG is already going towards the Tyrant.
So better opportunity is you want to go for is what you want to look for first. Not only because okay the jungler is down, then you go for it, because we can see the pressure is being done by Mighty Kun up top. So because the minion waves are actually flowing up against the OTG, there's no opportunity for the OTG to actually take the Overlord a while ago. But for the meantime, now that they got a position in the Tyrant, that is better time that they actually go for it. It seems like something else is happening up top, even though Elaine was actually able to take down the tier 1 tower up top in there. He is going to be pressured by the Diao-chan, but for the meantime, fight ongoing onto the bottom lane part of the map right now. Jing has already used his mirror domain in here, but the truth mantra coming from our Dharma, giving that double kill up against two members of AxG onto the bottom lane part of the map. And there you go, that is going to be a good time for Long to now take the tier 1 tower down.
That's a lot for AxG taken because there's too many mobility heroes using ulti. It's here and there, they're like flying all over. So it's pretty hard for AxG to actually deal, and because how they can just easily go into towers, attack, and another one come from another side. It's really tough for AxG as of now. But we can see actually AxG even they already took down an Overlord, even they lost the fight. So at least it's pretty balanced in a way. But in the middle, they are trying to push with 4 heroes all in the middle.
Yeah, that's true. Long already made use of the infinite fastness in here to just be safe. But for the meantime, flowery potential are also used by our Diao-chan. Super low in HP, though, has to be very careful. Fortunately, he was able to survive from that potential death, because we can see my Shiranui burst damage so ouchy if you are actually dodged by her punches. But what more, he's got the shielding coming from Keria, the Yarya on the side of AxG. Yeah, everyone's just bustling and hustling in here onto the middle lane part of the map right now. Flower potential has been used as well. So much pokes coming from the Daxiao too. But onto the side, we can see a lane just going for flanks. But no, everyone's just gonna be going back to safety. Let's say, okay, no, let's not commit onto this for now.
Damar went to clear the dragon, the Vanguard that actually arrived at that clash lanes earlier. Otherwise, they might possibly lose the tower in a very fast pace. But luckily, he went here, and now that they're fighting, they're just looking each other, and the minion for DOTG actually arrived as well at the farm lane for AxG team, and they're trying to steal the other rolling, but it's not a success.
Yeah, not a success indeed. No afford coming from the side of DOTG, but nice try. But for the meantime, Sunset Fireworks Show has been used by the Alicia. Quite unfortunately, he will be caught off guard by the Dharma with the Truth Mantra, and there you go. That was quite unfortunate for ZP onto that particular fight. I think he should have waited for a setup, maybe coming from Jared before actually even going for the Sunset Fireworks Show. But yeah, it happened already. Now they just have to wait a little bit. And it's very equal right now. Equal footing in terms of gold, in terms of kills. But in terms of towers, yeah, we're also equal in that one.
But as of now, if you look at the experience, you can see that actually the Jing has a higher FPS 11 top rating.
For the meantime, though, a fight is ongoing right now. Flowering potential coming from the side of Diao-chan. Getting confused with all the names in here. But for the meantime, you can see JP already falling down. And again, this is, as a farm laner, this is not what you want to happen. You are the source of damage for your team, but you getting caught off guard quite many times. It's not a good sign. But for the meantime in here, so much shielding being given by Kaisaya in here coming from the side of AxG will be saving the lives of his teammate, fortunately. But going back to the fight, Diao-chan a while ago with a flowering potential, you don't want to fight with Thanatos while she is actually inside. But hold on thought, as I was actually talking about Thanatos in there, he will be bursted down by Jare. I think that is a nice shutdown coming from Jare in there. But again, I want to go back to the team fight. You don't want to let Diao-chan to just dance within the flower potential. That's her domain. That's her circle. So don't fight her in there, because she will just reset her cooldowns quickly and regenerate HP stuff.
Well, AxG is taking another Overlord, and Tasha has summoned all the teammates here. And on the other side, both are actually killing Tyrant and Overlord, which makes the game again pretty equal.
Pretty equal indeed.
Yeah, up until 10 minutes, they're still looking at super equal, super balanced. You can't really tell actually, but the only thing that I can tell is that the jungle core both team has a bit of different, like I mentioned earlier.
We have advantage on the Jing right now, with one more level gonna go up pretty soon. Just a few more experience. But I think I love the bush play that POTG is actually doing here onto the lane, but it will not last that long. Oh, very dangerous position for the Alicia. Up top though, that is a 1v1 situation. Oh no! Unfortunately, we did not see that in camera, but we all know if he is actually seen all alone, you don't want that to happen. You don't want to be seen by DOTG. Okay, I'm alone in the map. Maybe go for a 1v1 against me or a 2v1. So I think that was unfortunate situation for JP. But for the meantime, if I am going onto the late part of the map right now, nice try in here coming from Dharma, but unfortunately he will be bursted down by Jare on that situation. However, into the middle, as you can see, the mirror domain already has been used by the G flower potential, but from the Diao-chan as well. They're not even done as they go for more kills in here. By Shiranui will fall down too, and 2 towers will be taken down by DOTG right off the bat.
And they are proceeding to take down the 3rd tower at the Clash lane as summoned by Tasha, and that's
in here, flower potential even more, even further. So much burst damage coming from the Diao-chan in there. But really nice try coming from the Death at Sunset from that lane. But for the meantime, they are seemingly wanting to end this game as soon as possible, just within 12-minute game time. Focus fire on the crystal, and that is gonna be it. Congratulations to DOTG winning the game on a very fast pace.
it's only 12 minutes, and you can see how aggressive the OTG is by they actually going into the crystal in before there's any minion coming in. Like I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna crash that crystal.
Right. They are really doom of gods. They are living by their name, by the way. So, with that kind of execution, we do know that. I mean, in the early game, we did see how AxG managed to balance all things out, right? Especially when the Mai Shiranui got the double kill onto, I think that was like the top side part of the map or the middle lane. So that was a really good move. I think what I didn't like in terms of the execution of AxG was whenever the Alicia is all alone in the map. So the moment that he is actually seen by the OTG all alone, they either go for the 1v1 or they just go for, okay, I'm gonna call, like what the Diao-chan has done a while ago when he saw the Alicia all alone. Okay, he called up Jing and then, okay, let's gank this guy. So, you know, that could happen. And it seemed like this time Yaria was focusing more on protecting Mai Shiranui. I think could have been avoided. Maybe just the Yaria going on to protecting Alicia because Mai Shiranui, I mean, she's mobile anyway. So, but yeah, I think they're gonna learn from that experience from that particular game. But yeah, how about you, Luna? What do you think? Should there be a ban on the Dacia? Dacia has been quite open for like the last 2 games that we saw.
Exactly, Tachao. Actually, if you know when to summon people, you put it at the correct place, correct timing, it's really gonna be super annoying. And of course, our MVP go for Jing, who has a lot of advantage even from the starting of the game with a lot of goal lead, a lot of experience lead, more items than the others, and leading a lot of kills actually. Congrats to Kan Hao Jing. Oh, actually, let me tell you one thing. This.
What?
The person using Jinx, right? The name is it means look at how I use Jing. Basically, that's the name.
Whoa! Okay, I love that trivia. This is what I love about like having multilingual partners. All right. Okay. I think he is a Jing main, so maybe they ban out the Daciao as well as the Jing later on because it seems like he really wants to show us how to play Jing so well. So
yeah, such a flex in the name.
yeah, he deserved to definitely have that name. Perfect. But now we take a look at the game results. Again, to be fair, there was really good start coming from the side of AxG, wherein the Mai Shiranui was able. I mean, look at his itemization here: burst damage all out. And of course, he had to buy the Void Staff in here because there's just so much armor coming from the Dharma as well. And it did help. I mean, he was actually able to like. I think there was a moment in the bottom lane part of the map wherein he bursted down the Dharma. Yeah, I could remember that. But yeah, I think it just didn't go so well because I think like the protection for Zappy wasn't really there, right? So sad for the farm laner right now. So yeah.
Oh yeah, despite that, he still deal a pretty okay damage with 21%. So it should really go better as what you say. If he was protected well, maybe doing Yara as help. I also like how Dharma actually managed to bring lines throughout the game. If you realize, Dharma has been clearing minions, bringing lines towards the tower, and giving pressure in different lanes.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like all our comments in here, okay, is usually okay. We tell one thing, okay, this could have been done, whatnot, etc., etc. But then again, it's always easier said than done. I think that's why we are casting, right? Because once you are already in the gorge, once you are in that moment, it's most. I mean, they are playing from homes right now, but what more if you're actually on stage and this is an on-site tournament? But I guess it's a good way to actually get used to that pressure in terms of like tournament. That's why this is actually, for everyone who just came in on the stream, this is actually a community tournament being held on a seasonal basis. Actually, I think it's like a monthly basis. We're now in season 2, so I think this is a good way for you to actually start it off to your pro career, right? So but yeah, so that's why if you are interested to join the community, maybe you look for potential teammates, just join our community by scanning this QR code down below. So yeah, that's where you potentially can find your team, your dream team that you can join and fight with. Yeah, but yeah, Luna, from the match, will you agree that we must ban Daciao and Jing, or is it too much?
At this
Or
point,
just Jing?
but at this point, I kind of really want Tachao being banned in a way because it makes the game pace really fast when it's really well used, and I really want to see the game that go up until 20 minutes. Actually, I want to see them getting the Tempest down. So like, Tachao should be banned for us to see more of the gameplay, so we can learn more, see more experience, and see them fight more. Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. Against surprise attacks. It's not only that. Like whenever she goes for the Eye of the Whirlpool, the pokes coming from Daciao is definitely super annoying,
exactly.
right? Yeah, like the Leaping Koi Tide as well as the Sea of Fates.
Yeah,
Not only that you get CC'd and slowed, but at the same time, the damage coming out from these two skills, and of course the movement speed that it gives that she gives to his teammate, the Law of Infinity. So that's why I think this must be respectfully banned. That's why, like in higher league tournaments, especially in China, Datiao is actually one of the top bans apart from Dolia as well. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also by how Kachao's, like you say, the skill, it does not block out the way. Also, like make people unable to go close because it just knock you out. Go away, stuff like that.
Right.
What other hero would you want them to be banned throughout this game after?
Yeah, I think that's also why Dun, from the side of AxG, had a hard time going in, right? Because of the pokes coming from the Dacia. Of course, apart from the damage coming from the rest of the members of team, Doom of the Gods a while ago. But yeah, with that Xiao pokes, Jun had a hard time going for, you know, an initiation. A lane, it's okay because he can go for a death at sunset, can go invincible, it's okay, but Jun definitely not. Didn't have a good time from a while ago. And mostly, Alicia did not have a good time a while ago for sure. That's for sure.
That's very true. Also, at the same time, Dharma has been appearing pretty a lot of time actually. Into
Yeah,
both
the
of the
truth
series.
mantra. Yeah, the truth mantra, whenever he sees someone, he just goes for it. I think one moment we saw was into the jungle. I mean, he tried, but I think he was up against... Oh yeah, that was when he went onto the Alicia. When Alicia tried to go for the Sunset Fireworks show, but he was taken down by the Dharma quite immediately because of the truth mantra. Okay, doesn't matter if you're gonna go for that, but I'm gonna get you with my truth mantra and I'm gonna put you up against the wall and, you know, dish out more damage up against you. So but yeah, but maybe with the protection coming from Yarya's Verdant Protector, maybe during the time the Alicia was able to be safe or at least survive. But yeah, again, I think it's like a miscommunication and like who to prioritize in terms of giving more shields onto. So yeah. Anyway, we're just setting up the game 2 for our series, for our second series between Doom of the Gods and AxG NexGen. Just hang on tight, and just to let you know, we do have 2 different broadcasts of this tournament. We have in Bahasa Malaysia language, and we are streaming on across 3 different platforms: TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. So just go for where you are most comfortable watching at. May I ask, Luna, where are you most comfortable watching at between these 3 platforms we're currently live?
YouTube!
YouTube, same.
Yeah!
Why? May I ask why?
So I stream on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I think
that's the reason why.
Yeah, because we live in YouTube, so it's like whenever I want to watch for a stream, I went for YouTube as well.
Oh, I see. I agree. I choose YouTube as well, primarily because, you know, when you're watching from your phone, it's easy to like select other apps because the video, like, it goes up like similar to this other streaming platform, which I'm not gonna mention because if it's allowed. So yeah, like you can watch even if you're using a different app. So yeah. Anyway, that's YouTube for both of us, which makes us 2. I think I love the fact that we are same on that page. But for the meantime, we are ready, guys, for our game 2 between Doom of the Gods from Malaysia versus AxG NexGen from the Philippines.
Now
Let's go.
it will be... we will need to see how AxG will restructure their strategies. How would they actually try to counter Doom of the God, knowing how, say, their type of the way of playing, probably? And would they actually ban Jing or Da Qiao this time?
Yeah, it makes me wonder what's gonna be the prio ban in here. But for the meantime, no bans on the Daciao. Maybe they're gonna be taking it for themselves, but they're gonna be banning out the Luna instead of the Jing. That could be another, you know, favorite hero of our Jing player a while ago. But this time, Duo of the Gods doesn't want to give away the Dacia onto the hands of AxG NexGen, but finally! Arlie is open, Luna.
Arlie is back! Finally, I want to see Arlie. Finally, Arlie is back. So we can probably see a very strong lead in the Clash Land this time, hopefully. And the fact that I think, like you say, AxG actually ban also Pei as well. Maybe because they don't want, because Pei is one of the early game heroes, early game jungler. Probably they want to secure the early game as well. And also Luna, that probably Duo of the God team likes, because they like to ping a lot, like Yao-Tan. So that's probably a good pick. And now they have picked their heroes. Doom of the God.
True. I thought actually Lianpo is gonna go on to the Clash, but it's gonna be Charlotte instead, and Lianpo as the support. So to just match up the, the muscular roamer in here for our farm laners between the Zhang Fei and the Lianpo. So I like that. So it's gonna be a battle of who has the most muscles between these two. But it's gonna be Mai Shiranui again. We did see a really good Mai Shiranui play from the hands of Team AxG a while ago, but it is gonna be onto the hands of Doom of the Gods this time. Let's see what is gonna be, the mid laner onto the side of AxG NexGen in here. Usually we want to go from, actually we saw it already, like Yu Huan is actually a good counter up against Mai Shiranui, because you can just go invincible. At the same time, Diao-chan also is actually a good matchup. We did watch up against the Mai Shiranui, which we saw a while ago. I used already as a counter on that one, because you can just okay, go for ult and just damage and all out. But yeah, we'll see how this one will go. But for the meantime, we are, I don't know, will we ever be able to see a Lady Gen? Because everyone just keep on banning this Lady Gen.
I know, right? Lady Gen is being banned, Butterfly being banned. Butterfly is really strong, by the way. And Princess Frost once again made her appearance. Looking at how they banned Lady Sign, I was thinking, could it be AxG actually want to limit their mobility at the same time? Because as we can see, the earlier game, they actually really highlight on mobility for their heroes. Maybe that's why they banned it. And wow, one of your favorite, right? Direnji. You see?
Direnji, yeah. In here, definitely he can deal some stuns up against the opponent with the Imperial Order. At the same time, he can save himself as well from potential threats. So I think this is an interesting, an intelligent pick coming from Doom of Gods, just to stop the CC coming from the Princess Frost, and maybe the Lianpo as well, and even of course the Sun Tzu. But for the meantime, Yu Huan, I think this is a Yu Huan jungle on the side of Team Doom of the Gods. What was that, the final pick on the side of the blue team? AxG NexGen.
Is it?
Oh yeah, the Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu.
Is it the? I think this is gonna be the jungle.
Sun
Yeah, since in here, the jungle on this side. Well, we'll be able to see, because usually, yeah, the Sun Tzu can go into the jungle and Charlotte on the Clash lane. So we'll find out later on.
Sun Tzu is actually really annoying by how he's able to roam around, actually. So, the OTG might need to be careful on it.
Yeah, we do know, it is confirmed, it's gonna be Raya Sun Tzu on to the jungle for the side of AxG. And yeah, as usual, into the middle lane, early stages of the game, we just go for poke, and who gets to clear the minion waves here faster can actually roam around onto the opponent's jungle camp to take away some of the camps. But for the meantime, everyone's just gonna be here in the mid to go for the Reaver Strike, which will be secured by the blue team.
And actually, we're seeing they're all playing pretty safe until now, which is I think which is a good choice as of now. But we can see Biron is actually being a little bit aggressive on the Clash lane. They are probably
Oh yeah, he is definitely super aggressive, though he will fall down into the hands of the Charlotte. But for the meantime, Charlotte in here trying to regenerate HP, but will fall down onto the hands of the Yuhuan. A 1-for-1 trade up top. Set sail has been used in here by Raya, and just gonna be launching the Thanatos, but that's gonna be too deep. You don't want to get some damage from the tower, so just better off back away. But yeah, a 1-for-1 trade just within 1 minute game time.
Meanwhile, you can see Sunto already started setting his seals everywhere because he has level 4, and it could means quick support from AxG team. And the OTG team are trying to secure the River Sprite meanwhile because it's only up until 4-minute mark, and they're actually trying to chase down and hook harass, make it hard for Mikey Kun to actually safely sustain in the lane. And meanwhile, they managed to go to other place and start the fight at bottom.
Yes, that's true, and it is now a 4v3 situation down bottom part of the map. That tail has been used, gonna be defeating that Machidanui down bottom part of the map. They're not yet even done. As you can see in here, Yohuan will be saving himself with an ending sorrow in here, but not yet even done because the backup just came. Byron is actually already in here. Princess Frost will fall down. Real nice CC coming from the Yuhuan as well, but they're not yet even done because the double kill is gonna go on to his hands as they take down the life of Raya Suntua on the side of Team AxG. So that was they were very outnumbered in that fight because that is almost a 5v4 situation, my friend.
Yeah, another, and they're already fighting again against Biron and all, but just another poking situation. So we can see now that they have tier 1, so Tirantia and then Zhangfei are actually pushing the minions pretty forward, but they couldn't do anything much while on the top lane.
In here, 1v2 situation right now. Even under the tower, they don't care because it is almost the end of life of Mikey Kim. For the time, the 3v2 tussle ongoing onto the main part of the map right now. One member already has fallen down, but will this JJ can actually survive? It seems like he will not, as he will fall down onto the hands of Tare, our Princess Boss, down above. I think he did take the life of Zaytee as well, so a 1-for-1 trade overall. But I think in here, our red team, the OTG is not even done as they try to go for a fight in here once more. We can see Unending Solar has been used to gain some healings here and there, but Jare will fall down as he falls down onto the hands of our Yuhuan player.
Sunto still managed to run away despite being very low in HP, very good escaping skill, I suppose, because as well Arlie has already arrived at the back. It looks like the raid team, the OTG, probably are looking forward to get the Tyrant.
Yes, in here, actually a good position already on the side of the OTG, but it seems like they want to bait out some of the members of AxG first. Though they have to be very careful because they don't want to get caught off guard with the winters here coming from Princess Frost. Seems like this is close to reset, and yes, it is. They're just gonna go for the pressure onto the middle lane of the map, which is quite good. There are 4 members in here, and this is gonna be a quick takedown coming from the side of DRenji, but we can see the set sail already has been used just to shove away the members of DOTG right now. But in here, we can see Yenfo actually going for the Trevor Smash, trying to shove away the members of DOTG. Even if relic form on the jump fade, a Bridal Outburst has already been used just to let his members successfully disengage, and actually is still trying to annoy Jare into the middle lane even so.
Princess Frost has forced to go back home. Meanwhile, it seems like there's a lot of things going, but no one's life is being taken. Yet, they are a little bit lacking number. And on the clash lane again, it's being forced by Tang. Yeah, again. And again,
just like that. This might was even used by our Yuhuan in here, just to take down the life of Mikey Ku, but you're not even done as they try to go for a fight in here onto the top lane part of the map. So much objectives being taken down by DOTG, 2 lives of AxG members plus the tower. That is definitely gonna give them a boost in terms of the number of goals.
The timing of Sunta going to support earlier probably is not that good because the fight's already ended. There is 4 members there, so we kind of like, just give the life, and Princess Frost unable to actually helps out as well, and also Lianpo. And now they have taken, BOTG has taken down the Overlord.
That's true, and with the Overlord, it's gonna help them in a few minutes from now in terms of going for a push onto our lanes, as the Overlord Vanguard is gonna come out anytime soon. But yeah, I think now the question is, how can AxG actually make a comeback on their current situation? We have yet to see Zappy go for a really well-fed Arlie in here, but for the meantime, you can see the fight ongoing, being pressured already by Team BOTG onto the middle lane. Unbridled Outburst has been used already, but on the side we can see Zappy going for the flag, trying to dish out damage. Gonna go back to his Parasol, trying to dish out damage, still gonna take down the life of the Mai Shiranui, but in here, there's only one backup card with them, still trying to free hit. Really nice usage of the Parasol, gonna go for the double kill, but not yet even done. His life is just 1 HP bar, so he has to back away. I mean, that is a really nice try coming from Zappy. He just really needs to farm, to be honest, but he needs the proper backup, which was quite lacking a while ago. He could have taken down the lives of TOTG members, but then again, there's not much left from the side of AxG, so I guess AxG just really needs to wait quite a while for Zappy to actually find that 5-0 for the video. I think this is gonna be Eden again. Is this gonna be the free hit coming from the Ollie that we're looking for? And there you go, that was it. I think now is the time for AxG to actually recuperate from all that loss.
Wow, there's a lot of good things going on. We can see just now BOTG actually like kind of winning in a situation. They're leading, dominating, yet they also try to take down the middle lane. But like you said, Zappy actually doing really well, and he managed to actually save the middle lane second tower from being taken away. While meanwhile the BOTG is still trying to focus on the mid lane, but Success came into the team in too, and Princess Frost has put an ulti.
Uh-oh, in here, Byron will fall down, definitely. Action, and we can see the rest of the members of the OTG still. Mai Shiranui onto the top side part of the map, have to join the team fight anytime soon, but he will take down the life of Charlotte. For the meantime, he said first, that is his first task, to defend. It seems like they don't want to give away any towers already from the side of the OTG. One is enough for them, the bottom lane part of the map, to take him down by AxG.
Exactly, they are taking care of every lane and still bringing all the minions down. You can see at the bottom lane, one is actually taking, and Zhang Fei and TNT actually goes by to the jungle and ambush, probably trying to ambush the heroes from AxG.
So true, but look at the space being created by our U1 player in here, with the stuns, with the CZs, and of course the healing as well. Lots of means for the side of the OTG to actually survive any potential threats. But then again, there's still hope from the side of AxG. As we can see, I think they just need to repeat that opportunity for Zappy to actually free hit when they are all together.
Probably have to let go this tower now, because and another tower is gone. While in the mid lane as well, the mid and second tower is gone. While on the top lane, they are going to support the back lane as well, invading the jungle as well as attacking.
Ryan here, super low at 8 and Swamp fall down, and there, just like that, the Ollie will fall down as well. The rest of the members of AxG already falling down. It's now Mikey Kun left alone, but he is on the top side. I am not sure if he will be able to save the crystal, to be honest, because there's actually a lot of minion waves going towards the crystal at this moment in time. Even if he actually dives in, he is just going to be bursting down just like that by Thanatos, and this is going to be it. Another fast game coming from DOTG. Congratulations, you're moving forward to the final round.
Congratulations, that's 10 minutes without that, Xiao. Oh my god, it's really fast. And look at how Zhang Fei actually being super aggressive and always protecting the ADC. Actually, TNT are very well protected if you're looking at it. And how Zhang Fei initiates and actually really going in to try to get all the last drop of the heroes from AxG is actually also very aggressive. I was actually kind of loving Zhang Fei's gameplay.
That's true. I mean, there's two sources of protection actually almost everyone is a source of protection for the Renji. Imagine the Yu-1 being there as well for the heals, right? And the stuns. It's not only that the Yu-1 is creating space. So if Jiangfei is not there, Yu-1 is there. If Yu-1 is not there, I mean, if Jiangfei is not there, or like vice versa, basically. So I think it's this is like a protect the king composition from the side of XDG, or sorry, of Doom of the Gods, with which they have actually executed so well. But then again, we did see how AxG NexGen managed to actually try to make a comeback, but it just did not happen. But for the meantime, we are gonna head on to our MVP of the game. You take the lead on this one because I want to know what's the meaning of his name again.
It's the same. It's the same dude earlier. Look at how I played Jinx. That same players again. MVP from the same player with a different heroes. Where this time it's actually
It's not Jing anymore.
Yeah, but it's not Jing, but it's the same player. E1 still MVP. Very nice support. Very nice control as well as giving protection to the other damage dealer of the team.
Okay. I was like thinking, okay, what if each of the members actually has this kind of name, right? Okay, look at how I play Jiangfei. Look at how I play That's gonna be a lot of work. But yeah, I think onto the losing MVP, I do agree on that one. Arlie did actually almost saved that particular game a while ago. Miki-kun or Mikey-kun definitely got bullied on the top side many times. Hyuhuan actually visited him on top, right? So yeah, that's just quite unfortunate. And you did mention about Raya as well, but being late for most of the parts in here, whenever team fights could happen.
Mikey-kun is like being suppressed even from the beginning of the game, actually multiple times. So it's really hard for just judging by the items. It's pretty fallback as well. Like yeah, one item like lesser than Mai on the other hand.
Look at the damage dealt coming from Yuan, 60.6. Usually you would see, okay, most damage coming from either Renji or Mai Shiranobu, but I think this is the reason why as well as to how he got the MVP. I mean, the burst damage coming from his itemization from a while ago, it did pay off. He creates so much zoning, and his presence in the team fight is the highest as well, 77%. So it's like the rotation of the OTG in here is that we play where the jungler is. That's where we play basically, and it makes sense because he's got the way to go for the heals, and he's got the skill as well to zone out opponents in order for them to take down their objectives. Just like whenever the Renji will actually go for that free hit. Wow. I mean, we are very much on time on our schedule. I did not expect it. Usually we would like, okay, 3-game series and all that, but yeah, that it is so far for our series number 2 for our day 1 of the tournament. I will call yesterday day 0 because that's when all the rounds 1 happened and all the rounds 2 was done off stream, I think earlier today. And now we are streaming for you guys all of the round 3s. Actually, 3 round 3s.
Yeah, and the first series and second series both ended in 2 games, which is really quick. And as of now, we can see most of the time it's a fast-ended game.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, I guess we are going to be heading into a short break. For the meantime, just hang on to your seat because up next is Super Extraction versus SDG Gaming. For the meantime, we're going to be hanging on later on. See you guys in a bit.